The Heart Awakening. I want to talk today about heart awakening, and mostly to the guys, but it certainly is relevant to everyone. But guys are a little hard-headed at times, so they need the extra help. We are entering an energetic time when many things are going to happen to our energetic bodies. And one of these is going to be heart awakening. One of the telltale signs is that your woman or man may cry for no reason other than they feel like crying. Now, the first response from the big alpha male is any number of responses. Honey, what's wrong? What did I do? Or, why are you crying? Or worse yet, oh, for the love of Pete, why are you crying again? You have absolutely no reason to cry. You're healthy, beautiful, etc., etc. And remember, this is equally applicable to the guys in the audience. If for some reason you find yourself tearing up, simply go with it. It is a gift and not a burden. So you need to recognize it as such. These are tears of joy, not sadness. I want to share a little secret between you and me, and it's probably your best reply in this situation with your mate, and it works every time. I want you to just be quiet and say nothing, and realize that there is nothing to fix. The male response is usually to try and solve a problem or fix a situation. And in this case, there is absolutely nothing to fix. This is the beginning of a divine awakening. And consider yourself privileged to be part of it. So just be quiet, smile, open your arms, and give your mate a safe, warm hug and a safe place to cry. Look at it like this. The heart is beginning to stir after decades of dormancy to a new energy. So it sends out a little heart sprite. She pokes her head out, which triggers tears of joy. Now remember as a kid that game we played at the fair called whack-a-mole. Every time the mole stuck its head out, you whacked it back in. Now that little heart sprite is poking her head out to see what the energy is like on the outside. And if your first response is, hey, why are you crying again? That little sprite is going to feel an energy whack or pushback. Go back to slumber in the heart, and that is the last thing you want to do. What you want to do is to welcome that little sprite into the world with warmth, understanding, and the acceptance of love. I want you to take your wife, girlfriend, mate, and put your arms around them in complete, non-judgmental love and simply hold them. Kiss away their tears until that little sprite begins to sense the love and comes fully out into expression. You want to welcome that little divine sprite into the world as you would a newborn baby. And then she will tell her sprite friends that there is nothing but love here, and it is safe for them to all begin the birthing process of the heart. And no matter how many times she or he cries, I want you to be there in silence and love them, no questions asked. Now, let me tell you something else, and this is just between you and me. I have cried more in the last year than I have in my entire life. And if you ever mention that to anyone, we have never had this conversation. Crying in these tumultuous times is a good and beautiful and healthy thing. Help your partner have a beautiful heart awakening by being just you. In stillness and silence, and you will be amazed how the rosebud will open before your eyes, expressing divinity in ways never before imagined or experienced. Support them, love them, and allow the awakening to take place at its own time and its own pace. For it is not the end of the journey, but simply the beginning to a divine love that few in this world understand. And believe it or not, these are magnificent times we live in. Beautiful things are beginning to happen, my friends. Allow them in. Surrender to love and ultimately surrender to God. So be it.